Coach, an ugly reminder of how tough this can be here and how momentum can shift in an awful hurry.
Yeah, for sure. I think, like after the first period, I thought, we weren't great, but we were in the game, and then we got the second goal, on a power play and a nice play. I think we had, we're in a pretty good situation, but the game is 60 minutes, and, I didn't think that we competed, especially the last 20 minutes. I mean, they were on the puck before us. They made plays, and, it just our level of competition wasn't high enough.
Is that frustrating, considering how well you played the last sort of 5 games?
Well, yeah, it is frustrating because I think that we gave them the win. We're in good situation, and you face a little bit of adversity, but you've got to build the resistance to that, and be able to stick with it. And it seems like we lost our composure, we lost our we lost our compete level.
Your thoughts on seeing Brady fight? It's a 2-0 game. It's still very early, and then he's in the box for 3 of those goals.
Well, I think he stepped up, defended one of his teammates. So I think you should have a different response from your teammates. So that's what I'm disappointed about, like the response that we got. We gave them 3 goals, and so I think it's just it's a situation where you just gotta stay the course and be prepared to compete harder.
Jacques, are there certain goals that are harder to bounce back from than others? I'm thinking of that Kreider goal.
The second goal, yeah. I think obviously, you got to face off in the offensive zone. I think, it was a bad lineup to start off with, by our defense, and then it's not a good goal, but still, that's where you got to have resiliency. I mean, you're gonna have that, in a game. You're gonna have some highs, some lows, and it just seemed like we folded when that happened, and when I first came on board, I think I saw that, but I thought we, made a lot of progress, and not only on the ice, but also as being able to be more resilient and to be able to be better at manage the game, the ups and downs of a game. And today it was really a step backward.
Is the most disappointing part? It looked like the team was very disciplined for the first 20-something minutes. Did a lot of the little things that you want them to do. And then something changed in the last 36, 37 minutes.
Well, I think, yeah, definitely. The second period was the game. That's where, we're leading 2-0, and we gave them 5 goals. And some of those goals were, just poor mistakes on our part, things that could be corrected. So, yeah, it is disappointing. And, we just got to get back to the drawing table, and we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We got a game on Monday night, so we got to get back on the horse and be ready to compete Monday.
What did you see on the play where Joseph was called the penalty?
What's that?
When Joseph was called the embellishment penalty, what did you see on that play?
When he came out of the penalty, you mean?
Yes, when he was called on the penalty.
Oh, when he was called?
Yeah, did you agree with that?
Well, I think, it doesn't matter what I think. The penalty was called, and you just we probably. I thought that they should have had more penalties today, but I don't control that, and we got to play with with the rules and play within what's accepted and not.
Pendant le début de semaine, de l'aspect mental, vous étiez amélioré à ce niveau-là, une équipe qui ne se dégonflait pas, qui était capable de revenir. Est-ce que la déception est amplifiée du fait que ce soir, on ne semble pas eu justement cette réaction-là?
Non, c'est sûr que c'est décevant ce soir, la façon qu'on a réagi, disons, surtout après le début de la partie, dont une avance de 1-0 après une première période, 2-0, puis tout soudainement, on s'est écroulé. Je pense que le deuxième but, on a semblé figé après ça, puis je pense qu'ils ont marqué sur les 2 ou 3 prochains lancers, donc on a définitivement mal géré les hauts et les bas du match ce soir.
Parler également de la bataille avec Tkachuk, que ton équipe t'aurait aimé qu'il réagisse un petit peu mieux. Pourquoi l'équipe n'a pas eu cet extra d'énergie?
C'est difficile à dire parce que tu as un coéquipier qui défend son coéquipier. Tu penserais que ça serait un boost, un lift pour l'équipe, mais ça n'a pas été le cas. Donc c'est décevant.
Yeah, I thought the last 5 games they played very solid, mature. Our games that we expect to play, and just tonight wasn't one of them.
Where did it break down?
I guess you could say like just the quick stretch there for all 5 goals. Just got to figure out how to stop momentum a little bit quicker.
Is that tough for you? You're sitting in the penalty box and watch 3 of those go through.
Yeah, of course, just wanted to be on the bench, on the ice to maybe help minimize whatever happened. But yeah, it's just the way it goes. It's frustrating for sure. I want to be out there and help the team win and not be stuck in the box.
What was your reaction when you saw Timmy get hit?
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, it was a clean hit, obviously, but if it was dirty, then it would have been a penalty. But just never like seeing Timmy get hit, knocked over. He's a pretty strong kid, so for him to get knocked over, it's no matter who it is, don't want anybody taking a run at one of our best players. So I want to stand up for him, and yeah, I know guys will do the same for me.
Leading into this game, this team had been a lot more resilient as of late. Is this just kind of a reminder that to get to where you want to go, it's not necessarily a straight line?
Yeah, that's actually probably a perfect explanation. It's as much as we'd like it to be, straight, increase day in and day out. There's sometimes bumps in the road, and it's how you handle that, learn from that, and get better because of it.
A note just on Claude Giroux, his assist to you was his 700th assist in the NHL. Just how good is he at finding players for goals?
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Of course, it's pretty cool to just be a part of his career and just what he's done for the game, and he's had a Hall of Fame career. So to be able to be a line mate for a short period of it, it's definitely an honor for me.
Claude, as his team tries to find maturity, how disappointed are you with the breakdown?
I mean, we've been playing some really good hockey. First period was great, and then they had a few goals there in a row, and it's bottom line is we just got to be better.
How did it spiral in those moments? How could you not stop the bleeding?
Yeah, sometimes that happens when they're coming at you and you can't stop the bleeding. But we need to find a way as a group to push back and kind of stop their momentum. I mean, they're a good team, obviously, but we need to find a way to even if they score, you got to turn the page and keep playing. And it took us a while to do that.
Speaking of stopping momentum, this team's been really good in these kind of moments leading up to this game. How do you make sure that this is just a bump in the road? How do you react to this?
Yeah, it's got to be it has to. We need to learn from this. We need to know that when that happens, we need to react differently and get back on our toes and just play the way that we know works for us. So we didn't do that tonight.
What does it mean to you to reach a milestone like 700 assists?
Yeah, I mean, not too worried about that right now.
What are your thoughts on seeing your captain drop the gloves in a 2-0 game with just knowing how this team is? So you played well, but 2-0 is still pretty early in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Brady will stick up for any of us, and that's not a secret. For him to do that, we need to do a better job responding after that.
Claude, peux-tu me dire comment ta version de ce qui s'est passé ce soir, puis qu'est-ce qui a fait en sorte que la POC n'a pas roulé pour vous autres?
Au début, on jouait du bon hockey, mais ils ont été capables d'avoir un momentum qu'on n'était pas capable d'arrêter. Puis, va falloir apprendre de ça.
Là, vous avez passé quand même une bonne séquence. Est-ce que c'est le niveau de frustration est plus élevé du fait que vous avez quand même une bonne séquence dans votre match aujourd'hui?
Oui, ça fait une couple de matchs qu'on joue bien, puis qu'on joue 60 minutes. Puis, va falloir regarder ce qu'on a fait de mal, puis être prêt pour le prochain match. Merci.
Pretty strong reminder that momentum can shift on a dime and quickly.
Yeah, they were opportunistic. They scored 2 quick goals in the second and the fourth one, and then I think it was maybe 5 in the second, and it's hard to come back to. So we got to be better.
It's just tough when you get off to the start you wanted, especially considering the way you guys have played of late, that things unraveled that quickly.
Yeah, I thought they started strong. They lost 2 in a row before that, and they came out pretty strong. And I thought we weathered the storm pretty well at first, and we got to play our game a little bit more after. And up 2-0, I thought we had control of the game there, and then quick strike happened, and we just kept turning pucks over, and we haven't done that much in the last couple of games, and it bit us in the end.
We've seen a lot of growth from this team over the last little while. Where do you think this team is as far as its capability to bounce back from something?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I mean, games like that's going to happen. I think, I think we lost our maturity a little bit in the second period, in the sense that we didn't do what we've been doing, just placing the puck in the right area, and we were trying to make plays, and on a long change like that in the second period, it's hard, and you're gonna get by at the end. So I think just turn the page on this one and focus on the next one.
Jacques talked about how he felt when he joined this team, you guys tightened up as the game went on. Do you feel like in these past few games, not this one, you've maintained a bit of a looseness as the game's gone on? Yeah,
I think we kept our composure, and we had some tough breaks in the last couple of games, and we stick with it. And I think there were goals that just were at bad time. Like I said, 2 quick one before the end of the period too. And then I missed another breakaway, and it changed the game a little bit there. And I think, like I said, I think they were opportunistic when they had to, and we lost a little bit of maturity in the second.
What was your reaction to that call, the penalty on you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the ref. He called it. I went in the box for 2 minutes. Saw my team get scored on because of a little bit more open ice, and it was frustrating for sure. It was frustrating for sure. I mean, I didn't really see the replay again, but I'm just trying to play hard, and couldn't get to the puck, couldn't get behind the net, and I thought I deserved better there. But like I said, it's the call of the ref, and we have to deal with it and turn the page.